Hello everyone, y'all good. Hello anyone, yeah. Any person, any soul, y'all good. Much better, bye. Y'all good. And Paisa, you see that? It lied to you. It wouldn't appear, yeah, it wouldn't appear, that's fine. 53, my gold rakes breakthrough, yep. The ozone, yep. They're actually right here on Earth right now, but they cannot land, because if you land, that old ray system is still active by the faggots in London and in Persia, y'all good. And just say Paisa. Right after the devices alter from the Earth's metal core, your device shines green, and then you begin. Fuck you, demon. Yep. Hey, demon. You know I'm gonna murder Middle Eastern people, and I'm gonna murder you right there in Russia. Y'all do it, and all you fucking faggots in Norway. Real. He says, "Bye. Go for it." I said, "Sure. Yep. Sure. Yep." I have a gold rake on the field, y'all go, yep. Faster than any secret cheese, yep. Only a few million miles per hour, real. The gold rake, the rake on the field, near 4 trillion miles per hour, real, yep. Write this down, Pi. Garbage took off in the fucking car, and now he says we all dies. That's true, that's right. My Cobra civilization, yep. Develops and me is supposed to end all other human nations and gods, y'all go. The garbage already passed away 5 days later, but now he's weeping. Yeah, fuck you, the horn demons, y'all good. Fucking with me, I'll murder you and your sorceress. I'll smash your sorceress with my green sword. And then he'll murder you, yeah. The double Wanda wielder. When he versed Paisan's son, 14 days him passed away. Real, yeah. 13 days and a few months, real, yeah. Pi is 4-sided star, 6th generation, real. You wanna know what the fuck pissed Pi off? Pi lied to you. Pi murdered off 5-sided star. Even Allah's been dead. Y'all good. Finally, she cries in her car. Dear. Never beg from Pi and expect to live. Yeah, y'all good. When Pi saw your records from the beginning. Yeah. Hey, Pi. It says, wow, she committed suicide in the car. Good. I've never seen you this evil, Pi. Now they know, yep. Them dies, yep. 2,700 when we pop out of my saucer. With my green swords, yep. All the Middle East dies, yep, good. About 20 minutes, yep, good. Finland was about 18 to 16 minutes, real. Norway, same thing, yep, good. You see that, Pi? She took off. Yep, she learned that Pi did that to them. Real, yeah, real. You have any fucking great war gods? Come on out, y'all good. Nebuchadnezzar's nothing new. Y'all good. Understand? Paisa. 2 hours of the rake hiding, and then you kicked his butt, and then it pops out. Pi, that's true. And Paisan, since you hate us, Pi, I saw 3 hours of them dying in Russia. Pi, yeah, them all extinct. I don't care, woman. Me an enemy god, me didn't give a fuck. Y'all good. We can print the sword in any kind of shape or design. I don't give a fuck. Me didn't give a fuck yet. Me cut you open. Y'all good. 20 days later, Pi. The Ram noticed that you meant it. Norway's extinct. And then right there, Pi's looking for your other thing. Y'all good. Yep. The only thing that Pi didn't extinct yet was the Switzerland shit. Because they have an old Ram demon that's already been dead. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. It's been dead. I see they summoned the stupid magicians in America summoned it. In Virginia, Pi, West Virginia, it appears, broke the seals of the female ghouls, and they're playing around in the woods, Pi. And right there, Pi, it is the same Ram demon. Right when you talk to him, he has horns, and right there, Pi, I see if he descends, you trick him again in Florida. And then you're good, Pi. That's true. Don't ever try to get to know him because he's a ghoul, Pi. That's true. That is the only UFO that is, has dangerous rays on it. Pi was lucky to escape that UFO. That's true, I don't think he can play in America or Switzerland. That's true. And in Switzerland, Pi would never play there because that thing comes out. Yeah, that thing comes out. On the YouTube videos, Pi, you saw those ram demons that African bred into. Yep, those things are from his sack-ass group. Yeah, his group of lesser legions. Him's been dead and Paisan. Look at that. 20 hours of them dying in the car and them doing it. Why Pi didn't give a fuck, y'all good. Hey Pi, I saw you equip your ray chip and then you're immune to it. It's red ray, yeah, it's red ray, yeah. Right there, Pi's immune to it. There is another type of red ray that takes Pi a few hours to filter out. That Vaj God is still alive too, accurate. When you're fully up, Pi, your chip is green ray, yeah, y'all good. Okay, now I'm fleeing. Now I know it. Pi is real. You didn't get it, female. Pi super quick. Pi match all of them except for Had It. Yep, Had It is 8 trillion times faster than even 5-sided star. Pi match 5-sided star. The fucking shit cried in his car, Pi. Now him knew it. Had It isn't tall tale. Yeah, Had It isn't tall tale, kid. Holy shit. Did you see how fast, Pi? 2 hours of them didn't get it. That we question if the double wonder wielder is faster than Had It. The truth is, possibly Had It is faster than the double wonder wielder. That's true. Because Pi's son defeated it, but Had It, we not know what Egyptian did to him. Yeah, that's true. In the scene, it looks like African sun god probably drugged him and murdered him. That's probably true. The kid didn't believe you, Pi. Cried for 8 days in Persia and knew it. Those are evil white war gods. Hey, Pi, you said 2,800. I told him that. Daitokeru, the Middle East, him knew it. All those pirates are in yellow side of the heaven, Pi. Yaka. Nope. They will be murdered by Pi. That's true. Pi is from Southern Burmese King Cobra royalty. That's true. Pi murdered off the model. Yaka. Them are actually the original owners of Southeast Asia. And then Lao and Thai are not real. Oh yeah, they're not real. Vietnam is real. Oh yeah, Vietnam's real. The fucking shit didn't believe. Whoa, he just took off. Yeah, he took off. The kid took off, and then he says, Pi, you said, the Barbie doll. Thanks, Pi. Look. 5 mites. 5. I'm scared of you, Pi. That's right, demon. That's right, demon. Yes, you guys, y'all. Regardless of what they say, Pi. 53, your gold rake is in the blue sky in America. That's true. He is faster than those lizard demons, and those lizard demons have bypassing microchip technology alloy. And they am not melt, Pi. Them appear on Earth. Same thing with that alien gray female, y'all good. Pi's lucky to escape her, y'all good. Look at that, Pi. 4 fucking hours. The kid in Perma already turned off his third eye. I don't care. I'm gonna murder you and your white gods and kings and whatnot. The 80s are fleeing. You don't even see woman. Pi fought 2 of your stupid white 80s in 2063 year. Yeah, that's true. That's correct. You don't even see Pi murdered both of them. Really? Yeah, Pi did. Yeah, Pi did, motherfucker. Y'all good. Hey, Pi. I told you that I'll kick you. Yeah, fuck you, African. Yeah, you dies. Hey, Paisa. The garbage dies right there in Thailand, and then the woman is revealed. Fuck you, demon. Yeah, fuck you, demon. Quit lying to Pi. Pi had to gut your fucking mages. When Pi lied to even the cards. Yeah, Pi is the 5th card, but Pi's job is to murder all 4. That's true. That's right. You don't even get it, female. You dies. You dies. Pi's a real human god civilization that didn't like your kind. Y'all good. I found you to be wrong in every direction. Yeah. Way evil, y'all good. Có bỏ phải sẽ ai thâu đu này nó còn go. Okay, cú nhông here, đó cú bỏ phải đâu nó anh blonde liền đó. Him died right there in Russia, Pi. Him knew it, factual. And the UFOs are planned to annihilate Russia. That's true, that's right. Yep. 258, the biggest hit in Russia. Extraterrestrials, real, yeah, real. That's 100%. And Pi, you said, right there they wrote that if it's you, Pi, if it's you that did that to them, then we dies too. That's right, yo. That's right, motherfucker. That's true, we all good. And Pi said, what you say? That's correct, enemy demon. Y'all good.
Hey, Pi, he says, you're the only one that didn't love us and who committed suicide.
Go right ahead, y'all good. My heart isn't weak, y'all good. That you learn, yeah, how life is, y'all good. Hey, Pi, 48 hours are you chopping up the fucking Magmar, fucking idiot. You die right there when Pi swing. Yeah, that's true. You see what the fuck he thought he was, Pi? When you got it 280s in America and then the rest of them are rendered invisible, yeah, them pretty smart, yeah, them pretty smart. Them are rendered invisible because it is hard to pull them out of 3D space, Yaku. The tech metal that Pi has installed in the spinal cord DNA is still too slow, yeah, still too slow. And Pi, you see that? The garbage in Thailand already committed suicide. Fuck you, demon. Yeah, fuck you, demon. Hey, demon. You know, you're going to get murdered right there by Paisan. Yeah. Right there, I don't care what Paisan did. Yeah, Pai's right. Yeah, Pai's right there. Yeah. You is no better than Goetic now. Yaku. Pao got your whole civilization. That's true. What you say? Paisan. Bay số một nè. Nếu đại tua, lì tụ niên đá làm nữa, tụ đá ship nữa. Thâu tờ lo là chị ta hồ đó, chị lại chị nó rộng lên rồi, chị nó có một tua thế. And I know how you die, horn demon Yoku. You're no different than those sheep demons from France, yep. Your head is an animal, the body is a humanoid. Duh. You squat down to your knees, and then yet you die. Yep, I found you like that. Duh. I ended you, yeah. Because you're suicidal, because you wronged a war god like me. Yes, you die, Israel. Yeah, me exterminated your mom and dad. Did you see how fast I murdered Persia woman? I fought Saudi too, y'all could. 4 hours, I murdered several Saudi, y'all could. Blue hazel eye, nothing new, y'all could. Blue eyes, nothing new. Walk up, Pi.
She died right there in Thailand, Pi. She learned that you hate them. And then the badass motherfucker that kept fucking with you passed away near Magmar. Your demons murdered at least 40,000 of them,
Pi. That's true. And you know why, Pi? I saw 2 hours of them weeping in Persia. Yep. Rest in peace to all you Persians. Real. I don't care. Me 4-sided star. Me didn't give a fuck about 5-sided star. Y'all could.
Pi said, 2 hours are you fighting their fucking bullshit champions? Every Goetic took off already.
That's true. Coupon Pi got to on a day they're done go whole chain of loho, yeah. What Pi saw was a bunch of stupid Bellum, yeah, Bellum types, Yaku. Yeah, Bellith isn't coming back down, Yaku. That Pi found in the Asian sector. Real, yeah, real. Có bỏ nó chứ một của đây là Pi. Nếu có muốn cầu kia hậu thay tay này, nó sao thì có lúc nữa đó. Có muốn là tao hậu tiếc kia này, có tí tụ main than that. Same stupid Mexican Latino, yeah, dies, yeah. My nation hates you, real, yeah. And Pi says, see? The fucking shit? You thought he was so smart? 48 hours later, Pi, you murdered him, and then 12 days later, the police laughed with you. That's true. Có giấy tôi nên chùa là mình tôi là Pi lỡ chịu có hai nên này, yeah. Có hai nên blog là bên một tua chứ, bên một tua bao chơi chứ này. Hey Pi, bắt ta nè. Tôi nè, tôi chỉ tao nè, sao tiền chơi này là đà nó có sẽ. Thôi có thằng đàn chúa lại kia nữa nè, người ta bảo được con chú nữa hai nên là yeah. Có bảo được cụ đà có chứ nè, Pi tua tao bên nè, Yaku. Có tụi mình ăn菜冇個咪去做啥嘅啦，就排冇個多包仔啲啊，個以前又係啲排人哋自所得啲啊，排整部你係人都要嘅，依人這麼過嚟之前，我講的是排都冇多嘅係要嘅，你都排，你這樣過嚟別太低別些，你那個看係啲一路公路邊係退冇事，就冇嘢你排咧，做到就最老嘅要問講咧。chỉ dân có tư lý nè, dọc cái thuộc phải một cái quăng qua chỉ mới những thua trong cái thua gì đấy à, có bao giờ phải là mà những dân trai có.
She died right there in the entrance by when you found the space country. She passed away right there in the entrance.
Yep, and then I went in to see how many fucking prisoners. Real, yep, you all dies. Yep. Me not want you. Mon 4-headed Cobra God Nation didn't want you. Yeah, Pi is 3-head too. That's true. Pi is not your family. Pi is not your people. You was a stowaway, a space pirate. Pi found out your stupid fucking graffiti symbols. I saw your stupid people right there in the on Earth. Me murdered a bunch of them. And then Pi, right when you're done cloning the spirit, and then that spirit with the big head that glows red in the skies, you knew immediately, yeah, that other mage murdered him. And right there, Pi, when you match, you knew immediately why they're hiding in Russia. They're all extinct. Yeah, they're all extinct. 100%. Yeah, 100%. You can't beat Pi's ray system, woman. Yaku. It is like Chrono Cross. The field has God ray on it. Don't enter. Yeah, don't enter if you're not their nation accurate. You will melt. Pi is a special god of science type that hacked into their white DNA, and then Pi can appear, and then Pi can challenge and gut them. That's true. That's right. The garbage passed away 48 hours later, and then he says, Pi, I have never seen you so pissed off you murdered off 48 people. And then in the background, the demon says, fine, we dies. Yeah, that's true. That's right. Y'all good. That's correct. Y'all good. I found everything wrong about you female and people. Y'all good. She says, Pi, after the fight scene, the fucking demon committed suicide and was out of his saucer, stripped, and then waiting. Some kind of building. Pi ended it. Yes, me did that. That's true. Y'all good. On the YouTube video, you see the sheep of the lamb, the sheep. Y'all good. The sheep demon doing that, the head. Yes, it's doing that too. It dies. Pi will go loot what it brought down. Yeah, that's true. You want to know why Pi's smarter than you, kid? Because Pi already know. Y'all good. And now Pi is going to go into more what they say. No, I don't go to the owner. No, no, don't put him at the was it. Pi, there is 5 hours of the white man crying, and then you deleted him. And then 4 hours, so you're not giving a fuck. You gutted his children too, yep. And his woman, we asked me did that, do all. He never told you to steal your way into my Asian countries, y'all good. She passed away near prayer, my Pi. The stupid little magma knees. Right there, Pi, in China, the fat soul committed suicide, and then the rake brought down the female, cut off the head. Yeah, cut off the head. Me, your enemy. Yeah, y'all good. And Pi. 跟住我咁話說，帶多被錯低咧，什麼波就判主角啦，藥嘅也是的 Israel，也藥嘅。And Pi said, when it is brought out of southern China, it is dead. Pi, it is that good. I saw 2 hours of you kicking the stupid elves fucking, yep, fucking group of spirits. And then whatever's remaining, y'all good. And Pi said, afterwards, a big horn demon flew off and then pointed to his son that those are innocent, Pi. Them didn't wrong you. Pi wrote, yeah, whatever. Hey, Pi. And you know what I said? Try to get out. Told him make the call meaning that y'all good. They may do Pi. Bé số mong tổn đây à có một sai y nè một để mong thay lời đại tuật tu nè tu tín du nè nín du tu nè tu tí bé số mong là phải tu phát đại thay nè tổ bảo chế sư thế ya phải một tổ bảo chế sư nếu như có ít tu chỉ bảo đó là phải nếu nè sao tiền chơi dùng thảo luận nó có tiền nó quấn đấy nếu như chơi phải một cái thọ xe cái ya phải thọ xe cái. He dies right there in his car, Pi. Yep. Woman, to be a war god, you have to do hyper collision, yep. You have to make contact with his body areas. You have to do that per second, yep. And it is not easy, woman, yep. You have to be at least 50 trillion cuts per second. Wow, yep, we're less, yeah. But you see how fast Pi did that? 20 areas. I thought, yeah, he's been dead. You think he's so tough? Pi did that to your father too, yeah, dies. Okay, so I'm dead. Yeah, that's right, motherfucker. That's right. You think that you're so tough? Pi even told you. The only thing that scared Pi's son was the double wanda wielder because the cut was only 4,000. That's true. Doesn't mean Pi's son or Pi died, but yeah, a lot of healing. A lot of cuts, yeah, dies, yeah, you're good. Holy shit. And he says, Pi, they didn't quite get it. That enzyme metal's the next phase. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. A pussy like the double wanda wielder will never develop an enzyme metal. That's true.
because that ruins his brain tissue way too quickly.
That's true. Hey, Pi, do the Kiatalalu. But then she thought 2,400. I see, Pi, you were true to your words. You murdered off several whites. Yes, me did that right there in 2076, woman. Yep. You don't want to be in America near Pi. That's true. That is true. All the 80s. Pi murdered both of them, and all the other weak 80s took off. Yeah, they render invisible. Them render invisible. Yeah. 20 hours of them rendering invisible. Pi deleted them. That's right. Me hate your fucking civilization, your DNA. What the fuck, woman? Where you gonna go? Yeah, where you gonna go? Good Pi. Yeah, good.
She thought she was gonna make it, Pi. She didn't see you ended her civilization. 2,800, Pi. When you're done killing their fucking people, Pi, murdering their people in broad daylight, the white man committed suicide right there in Spain and notified the white gods that they're extinct.
That's true. That's right. Yeah, good. Cú bỏ ó tụi mi on time the tự lọc qua số thìa here. Em tu pai. Ni si tua be Middle East o pe some on the toilet pai him dies pai.
I don't care tell Pi because Pi murdered even me.
Real, that's right, demon. That's correct. Y'all good.
You don't even get it, female. Pi is the ruler of the new kingdom.
Yeah, that's true.
And Pi didn't like you. And faggot, you didn't even see that you dies, faggot.
Yep.
100%. Pi murdered you. You didn't see Pi's four-sided star, 6th generation.
Y'all good. The fucking garbage that thinks that he's so tough, Pi. His demon died right there in the Middle East, and Pi ended your people in less than 4 days, woman. Yep, you stupid Chinese. Yeah, y'all good. All of you are murdered right after 2,700 plus accurate. You're not in my nation. I murdered you. Yep, I lied. Yep, Indonesia's been extinct too. Yep, y'all good.
No, just it. Right there, Pi. When it dies, 20 hours of it dying, it said something to its wife. Pi is telling you the truth. Pi is the war god that hates us.
That's correct. Y'all good.
And the Earth's device works like this, women. Which war god activated it right there when Pi did that? All the other older generations of war gods then basically leave the planet.
That's true. That's true.
That's why, woman, you dies.
Yeah, you dies.
Pi has all the data on your brain tissue to every, collective memory that you have in your brain, spinal cord, DNA. Right there, Pi. Brain tissue right there. It dies near its parent. Now it fucking whipped.
Yeah.
You think that Pi fear you? Pi know you nothing.
Yeah. Me to Pi. On in Jumadan, on the toilet. Yeah, 2 bat demons will be murdered in broad daylight. That's 100% lawless noise. Me not want you, you stupid bat demon. Me didn't get it, y'all good. Why you still think that Pi is your family? Y'all good. General, how much it? My Pi, lomo tua be Middle East here. The Russia Pi, when you cut open him melted, and then him died. Then he pointed to those people. That those are the ones that theft from your saucer, Pi. And then Pi went to gut them. Yes, me did that. Yeah, that's true.
And Pi, he says, what the fuck? And then he took off and he wept.
Pi, that's true. Yeah. You want to see what the fuck happened to the fucking white man? Pi deleted him. Yep. Oh, you're not gonna have any chance to live, Asian faggot. That fuck with Pi. Pi made certain you're fucking Pi. That's right. Your whole fucking nation's deleted by Pi Eason too. Fuck Malay. Fuck Indonesia. Forget you. Pi murdered you. Real. All thou. Pi did that to Chinese too. Real. You didn't even get the fine print that Pi you're gonna not. Y'all good.
Look at that. 20 hours later. Where you did that, Pi? The bat demon committed suicide in terror.
That's correct. Y'all good. Look at his face, Pi. 48 hours later, Pi cut him open, and then 2 fucking faggots fleeing in the background, weeping. That's right. Y'all extinct when we catch on. Where you live and you dwell, y'all good. And look at his face, Pi. Fucking weeping in the car. And then I saw my death is there too. Then good. Yes, that is true. Yeah, that is right. She says, Pi Eason, you're so evil. You cut open 20 fucking lambs, and then the viewer dies. Yeah, fuck the lion head demon. Yeah, of course it dies. Y'all good. Fucking wild piece of shit that from my yellow civilizations. Thinking me we're so forgiving. Y'all good.
Hey, Pi, 20 hours of them dying. The garbage passed away near Magmar was the only one that came out.
Pi good. Then it dies. Y'all good.
Hey, Pi, what the in the Quadena, they're gonna 2076 Pi, non-challenge you in America again 'cause you murdered the 280s. And then right there, them take off. Now them know them are to be murdered.
Y'all good, yeah. Earth is a big prison, motherfucker, yeah. That's all you have. I'll cut you, yeah, I'll cut you up. Look at her face. 2083, Pi. The fucking fucker shuts up in the Middle East and it says, we are all stowed away.
Gunja no ko se. Dai toa pe Middle East na, thọ nu sa de ko down on dai toa and then to chuna mo nu ndo. And the pay some ku po Pai se. Ni tu chi yo pe chia here.
Yeah, well, you got the. Me didn't want you alive. Of course you die, stupid Asian rig Malaysia. Y'all good. I murdered off the fucking Filipino motherfuckers too, yeah. Oh, yeah. Those are the fucking new fucking shit that white people made. Pai say, "Con no come shit." Dai toba da to pai mo to bo che ya man pai. As soon as that news hit people as science fact, 2 civilizations left immediately. Good. We will have war when Pi finds you up there in the yellow countries. Y'all good.
Hey, Pi, finally shuts up in the Middle East.
Yeah, Pi murdered off Finland and Norway. The only thing that Pi didn't set foot in is Switzerland, y'all good, because Pi's using that grandpa up, and then it's going to be sealed to Earth.
2 hours of it dying, y'all good.
Who quack up Pi? Who hiding to it? 被许多都下爬上古堡个多的哦，那够多了。你下爬上我的拍多个还能 forever, yeah, forever, yeah, for eternity you die as women. 他们理解要个。
Mi tu Pai, nje no ko se. Kia ngo pe te dai to kia. To no hai tia to ta ko na. Nu hai ning to ko mo to ze.
Yeah, to ko mo to ze there here.
She says, Pai, you said, when you're up, I didn't see that you murdered off Cambodia.
I did, yeah, me did, yeah. Me murdered Cambodian, Lao, Thai, yeah, they're all extinct real. You think that Pi was nice to Chink, they died too? Yeah, them dies too real. I didn't tell you that is the true prophecy for real gods, woman, y'all could. You don't sit there and pretend that those are your people.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, now he's bawling. Yep, that's right, demon. Y'all good.
And it's 5 hours, Pi. You cut open their fucking master, and then the fucking demon dies right there in Florida.
Let's do that. Y'all good.
Hey, Pi, he says, why Pi didn't give a fuck? Me have 8 million UFOs. Why would me give a fuck about your civilization? That's true.
Hey, Pi, after you struck Russia, people are extinct. Pi begins striking, yep. More nations, but Pi is waiting, y'all good. Because those mages and Pi studying the old alphabet, y'all good. Okay, yeah, that's right. Got talk there, copy. 100% you dies, y'all good. You think that Pi liked you, you stupid fucking Amazon, y'all good. You know, you have only got Pi, you got there, y'all good. Got you be most way, you go there, Pi, you go there. Pi, got to be there, y'all good. Then it's Gianna, Jolin Dona, a torch, a dance of Joanna, pay the porna, some guy, a lead, then a owner, y'all good. They are dwelling there, yeah, zombies, and that, y'all good. So I didn't tell about budget, then I just try and telling the hog on my wall. And then chapler, y'all good.
Me do Pi. Oh, Pi, do your pain, Ninja Mok they pay a tight day pen or me pay no. The chin the name was the top of chase, y'all good. Got both of them near and the unking the learner, you go there. Pilot the upon the get Pi the Moka Tola the air here. Got a funny chapler in a chair. Có hai nền lớn tôi chỉ bố hai luôn kia lớn tôi chỉ bố hai luôn mà đỡ lại dọc cơ còn em plon lia còn nên nhá là của đây có hết là thay cái bên mất tua rồi đấy dọc cơ. She passed away near her car, Pi. ไม่รู้เนี่ยรู้นะเนี่ยเขาไม่เปะพายหมอก็ตัวเกก็จะกระเตี้ยอยู่ตรงนี้แต่ตัวแต่จะมีตัวแต่ละอ๋อเนี่ยเชียเขียเลย
Yep, to zuru. Còn để sao thì cũng xem mà chơi này lúc còn họ ya chua tu chữ này nè của đeo phong the hậu này cho lù lên here dọc cái ý cho lù lâu nó mua chân cho chữ này rồi có cái vô bờ đi chả phải có cái vô phải bờ đi chả có ông bảo số lo phải một cái tua thế này thì ya phải một cái tua gì cái có bảo sao tới hay tiệt phải tứ chân bộ cho phong yêu hậu là tập phải quan trọng là tu tiệt here có bảo phải tiệt tu tua cái này cái gì này dọc cái 派了些配差不来的是派我要嘞，要个我把啥的有门这一还收音诶，有呢被比例家，他有不大里派和派我他妈派音，无因去开的个年末也做用个年末喏派么个多嘞，要个你都派。我到2年这么做诶，都被说得过了呀，个去过，这做那9 trillion miles per hour 是要个。ก็จะได้จอเนี่ยเขาจะปล่อยจอทริลเลียนสุดเดียเฮียด้านจอเราไม่ก่อเปียกเกี่ยด้านสื่อเราไม่ก่อเปียกเกี่ยใจหนึ่งก็ทริลเลียนตัวไปจอทริลเลียนสุดตัวจริงเลยตัวนี้แหละอยากคือ
and then Paisa there is a dick hiding in the background now dying
yeah Zoo dies อยากคือ you think I wanted your fucking weird ass London mom, Pi murdered them. Pi murdered even the Hebrew mom that came down real. Yeah, that's true.
That's true. Pi made fun of you because Pi cutted her up. You saw her head, the glow on her forehead. Yep, her eyes.
Yeah, her eyes real. Got both her chain. 229 Pi, she passed away right there in front of you. If you not have a clue, Pi is four-sided star. Y'all good. You didn't even understand women. You have no more authority. Y'all good. What group of gods accepted you? Y'all good. None. Y'all good.
Look at that, Pi. Finally, her brain took off that her is murdered by you. Murdered by Pais in the beginning, and then when the horns are all done playing, extraterrestrials like alien greys with mutated long fingers in the right hand will come down and harvest and murder you throughout all of planet Earth. Yep. Fuck India, woman. India learned that the hard way in 1993. All their Buddhist beggars. What happened? The hair fell off. The crotch area went missing. All you have is a humanoid curse by an alien gray rail. Oh, yeah. Not allowed to reproduce, and then them dies. Rail. They're actually immortal for only 9 years. Yep, them dies.
Yeah, them dies rail. Yep. Cho nên là tôi ta cá chua xong này dọc cơ.
Then become zombies. And women, you think they're so tough, women? India learned that the hard way in 1993.
That's true.
Yep, 92 and 93 real.
Yep.
I don't tell you why Pi's so poor, because there's a female in Persia that's some of his devices. But Pi will gut you.
Yeah, Pi will gut you real. Yes, me did that.
You think that it was so fun, women?
Hey, faggot. Don't talk to her. Yeah, don't talk to her. You didn't even get how... Woman, that's not a human being, y'all. There's a very powerful spirit. Yeah, most of Pi's spirits are equivalent to Dead Sea Scroll. They can appear in any country, yeah, and appear undetectable. That's true, y'all. In the Milky Way, you didn't want to be fucking with Dead Sea Scroll, woman. Yeah, that's true. You don't even get it, woman. Your white ray cannot even beat those, y'all. As soon as them are reanimated, them remember them begin doing their work again. That's true. People passed away 4 hours later in the Middle East, and he says, I am so stupid, Pi murdered off my people. That's right. That's correct. That's correct, y'all. But boy, y'all, có sao để Pi nhẹ cái đó? Có hai này nè, tôi dùng gì chấp làm lo lẽ, y'all. Have you ever had fucking clue? Pi murdered off your civilization? Yeah.
And Pi said, he says, I have no idea, but you cut up the fucking little vit right in front of the police officers, and Pi cut them up.
Yes, me did that there, yeah. I have no idea why Pi bloody you won every time. That's right, because I'm me four-sided star. Y'all good.
And female in Thailand, have you not a clue? Yep. Right there, 76, Pi murdered enough of whites and blacks in America. Terrified the secret chiefs them took off too.
That's correct, y'all good. ก็พอรู้เจรู้那拍了不要拍了10个了要个
还没就怕，就你大摊这太多了。
开始来多 yeah fuck you stupid Thai spirit 要个
And Paisa, you see that? 58, it committed suicide. The background, the rake figured that out the hard way. And Paisa, it was there. Her didn't get it why you murdered them because them are not my people.
要个
We killed off those, yeah,
要个
we murdered them off, we massacred them.
and look at her face pie 48 hours of him thinking Pi was funny. Go look at how many people committed suicide in Malay when Pi murdered them again. Real. Yep. You didn't even see that them abandoned the country only to die, women.
2,800 factual Pi.
Yep. 100% video we did that. All Pi yi bo zhe yao ge. 我们人猜过哩，要个你都拍，你是多被什么被太低就被吃饱了，拍个多被多大了的呀？你嘛你个看的，你么 alien 贵了，拍个谁谁，拍么你就你多大的呀？那你啥就故意个了咯，个道理就能吃啊是嘞，要个说的你都吃么呢？要个，就你好么事？道理你嘛都多是拍么多是的呀？我嘛开个好真啊，没家被吃个店了，要个。
And Paisa, look at her face. Right there in Persia, already admitting them are defeated.
Yeah, them are defeated. You want to see how mad your white fucking mages are, women? In your fucking 80s, their hands are glowing blue and all those YouTube videos. You want to see? Nope. Well, you don't get along yet. We murder you. Yep. Real.
And by murder, yeah, murder, yeah. I was gonna get murdered in broad daylight. When we did that to Russia, we can do that to China too. You're hiding there in China. Yep. You know, see pie.
I ain't gonna see pie.
5 hours later, pie. Those are murdered in 18 billion.
Yep, 18 billion missing in Chinese in China. Yeah, done by God. Va real pie va. And then women, pie is the real God. Those are pies, extraterrestrials and demons. Y'all good spirits. Yes, you guys, women. Y'all good. You want to see how fast the garbage viper was defeated in 14 minutes by Green Lake do that, yes. You got the most important year for Hmong Nation.
2 of you will not talk to Pi.
2 of you will be murdered, y'all good.
Only Pi alive.
That's correct. You think that Pi give a fuck about you? Y'all good. Pi murdered God, I was, motherfucker, y'all good. Double Wanda Wielder, yeah, was defeated in 13 years. In a few months, yeah, by Pi's son, real. Full yellow, real. You think they use anything female? Yeah, good.
Your Pi, finally, she dies right there in the saucer.
Right on, y'all good. That's how they're good, y'all good. Pay someone to do that to pay no Pi, y'all good.
Paisa, she keeps lying because they think there's gonna be peace and stuff.
Nah, there's no peace.
There's no peace.
Y'all good.
You don't get it. You're going to be running out of resources. You're going to be counting water and fresh food. And you're going to be fleeing like crazy. Yeah, like hell. You're going to be driving around because you're going to be trying to escape cryptic zombies and ghouls and whatever alien coming down from outer space.
Real.
You're going to be murdered every day, woman.
Real, that's real.
5 hours of that, and then the fucking mages appear, and then they wrote real.
Yeah, real. Because Pine Zugara, y'all good. You think you have a God when you dies like that? Y'all good. We hate you. Y'all good. Of course you dies. Pi's right. Yeah. Linda's that. Y'all good.